Good morning everyone. So it is Monday the 7th of October and it's currently about 10 to 11. I do actually need to leave for college soon because I'm getting the 10 past 11 bus. So I have to leave in about 5 minutes. I just thought I would come on here, start the vlog, the monthly vlog, and kind of explain what's going on, kind of. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but basically, if you didn't know and couldn't tell by my last PREPTOBER vlog, I am struggling quite a bit at the moment in terms of like my mental health and just being like on top of everything. And I guess that's just kind of like a misconception that you might have about me. You might think that I'm on top of everything and I'm doing really well and everything, when in most cases I am not. Because even though I calendar block out my days now, and even though I still like go to work and go to work and go to college, I still do struggle, and that may or may not convey in this vlog, which is why I'm not going to be like vlogging absolutely everything I'm doing. I'm just going to be vlogging the things that I want to document. Where was I even going with that? I don't know, but basically my next injection, my B12 injection, is on the 25th of October, just before I go away on my holiday. And you're probably wondering, oh, are you going to be away from NaNoWriMo? Yes, I am. The first 2 days I will not be here. So, to solve that problem, I will be taking my laptop with me so I can participate in those first 2 days of NaNoWriMo, because I really don't want to like miss out on my word count and get behind, because I just don't want that to happen. So I'll be taking my laptop with me for those first 2 days. Good morning everyone. So it's Friday the 11th of October and it's currently 5 past 10. It is a bit of a late start to the day, but I have been up since, I want to say, about 8. For the last couple hours I've just been, obviously I'm dressed, like I feel like most of the time you see me in pyjamas, but no, today I am in clothes. I'm literally just wearing comfy clothes. I've just got a blue slouchy tee on and then I'm just wearing joggers. It is now, like I said, 5 past 10, approaching 10 past. I haven't actually had anything to eat yet today, so it might be a good idea going to get something to eat, because like recently I've just been like waking up and not really wanting to eat anything, because like with college I literally get up, get myself ready, and then have my coffee, or my mocha rather, and I don't tend to eat on like college mornings at home. I tend to eat at college. I just get a bacon bag from Costa. Bit of a long like intro to the day, but today the plan is to obviously continue on outlining Scarlet Blood Skies. But the thing is, it's gotten to a point in my outline where I kind of need to like look at it and kind of like put the dates like next to each like scene idea, because I've gotten quite a lot and I just want to see like how much more I need to do to get to the end of the month. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to print off what I've already got for part 3, and then I'm going to put the dates down beside each scene, and then I'm just going to carry on outlining. It is about 10 past 11, so it's been about an hour since I last updated you, and I've just been sat here. I quickly went through everything I've already got and put the dates next to the different scenes. And then I've also just been typing up some new scene ideas that carry on from that. And I think I've pretty much gotten to the point where it's kind of like a climax, but not really, because originally, you know, well, it's supposed to have 6 parts, and it would all be in one book, but for like word count's sake and, you know, the thickness of the book's sake, I am having it in 2 books. So you've got the first 3 parts, which is Scarlet, Blood, Skies, Spring. How is that? No, I swear it's summer. No, I think it is spring, because April, May, June, and then the other 3 parts is summer. So we've got July, August, September. It is a really weird way of doing it, but it just works pretty well, actually. So I have just had lunch, and I wasn't really like planning on filming again today, admittedly, and I probably wouldn't have filmed for like another few days. It is going to be really like broken up, because obviously I have loads of different things going on, college, work, trying to prep for NaNoWriMo, considering it is currently PREPTOBER for me. It's October, but one thing I did actually forget to mention is that I'm actually kind of nervous for November, because I actually have quite a few things going on in November already, and I just know it's going to get even busier, which is why I'm really nervous, because I don't think I'm going to have much time to do much writing, but that's kind of the point of NaNoWrimo. But I've got a lot going on in November that I thought I would share with you, not necessarily share with you, but there's just a lot already happening, or that's going to happen in November, which, like I said, I'm nervous about. So the first thing is, basically the first 2 days of November, I actually won't be here. I will be on holiday with my sister and Nan and Grandad. But like I said, I am going to be taking my laptop with me, just because I am this dedicated to it, and I also want to start writing a couple days before November actually starts, so then I can get ahead. I have always done it this way. I've always kind of started a couple days before November starts, just because it's easy for me to stay on track that way. And then I'll obviously come back on the 2nd, and then the 3rd I will have work because it's a Sunday. And then I have my English exam resit in November. I'm not entirely sure when that is yet, but that will be in November. Another thing that's happening in November is I'm going on a college trip. And then my boyfriend's birthday is also on the 17th. So I've got a lot already going on, and I just know it's going to get even busier. So I know it's going to be really difficult for me. But if I can, I'm thinking about it now, maybe as soon as I get back, so the first week of November, I think it's going to be a case of getting my boyfriend's presents and his card ready. Good morning, everyone. So it's Sunday the 13th of October, and tomorrow my hiatus will be official. To be honest, I've kind of already announced it. Someone commented on my video that went up, I think last night, and they asked for more writing vlogs, and I had to break the news to them. And so, yeah, that hiatus video would have already gone up, so I'll try and leave a link up in the cards to it. And this morning, obviously I have work this afternoon, but this morning I don't really have like anything to do. I've been up since 7, just preparing myself for the week ahead, sorting out my lunches for the week. I had breakfast. I say I had breakfast. I basically just had a banana, a coffee, or a mocha rather. And I've just been sat here like getting ready for the day. The whole reason why I picked up the camera is because I'm going to start talking about Scarlet Blood Sky's summer now. I think this is the summer because it's July, August, September, yeah. I get really confused. Basically, I've been reading through the last 3 parts, so part 4, part 5 and part 6, and I realised that they definitely need updating, so that's what I'm gonna do this morning. Probably up until like 11:45, and then I need to think about getting my lunch. Good morning everyone. So it is Monday the 14th of October and it's actually now 9:20 I think. It is a bit of a late start for me because you usually kind of find me at my desk at like 8 in the morning. Not even that early, like 8:30 in the morning, like getting down and doing my work. But no, because for some reason recently I just haven't like had my outlining head like on, so I definitely want to get some outlining done this morning because I basically just have the pre-outline that I can outline from. Like, it's really not that difficult because I had to go back and do this, didn't I? So while I do my outlining, I just have, I don't want to say like an old live stream, but this is Brooke's most recent solo live stream that I've just got on for play. Okay, so I am halfway, well, I say halfway through. I am nowhere near halfway through. I mean like halfway through pretty much the time that I have this morning. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything this evening. It honestly just depends. A part of the process which I've never really talked about before is kind of like how this outlining process really works for me. And I thought I'd just mention it because I do want to do like a whole separate video on my new like outlining process, but I want to like go into more detail obviously in that video, but I want to say something now because what I do is, or what you have seen me do, is I've been doing the pre-outline, which is basically just me coming up with all of the scene ideas, and if they're out of order, that's kind of like my first stage. So, well, recently I haven't had that issue where the scenes are out of order, but if they're out of order, then that's like, then I have 2 different stages, because I will write everything and all of my scene ideas into one document on my laptop, and then if the scenes are in order I will just print it off and I will call that my pre-outline. Whereas there are other times where I write my scene ideas up and they're out of order, so I then have to print them out, cut them up, and lie them like out on my bed in the order that I want them to be in, and I can shuffle them around if so needs be. But I haven't actually gotten to a point where I need to do that part, because my pre-outlines are pretty stable and sturdy. Like, my scene ideas flow enough that I don't need to do that. So this is the pre-outline, and then for the actual like chapter by chapter outline, what I will do is, because like these are all in paragraphs, they are not like set out into chapters or anything, and so that's kind of like the outlining stage part of it. I'll basically just cut all of these paragraphs down into like different chapters and different scenes. Well, different scenes is actually the newest part of this process, just because I want to write in scenes for NaNoWriMo, because I want to be able to get like 2 to 3 scenes a day, but that honestly just depends. So it's still, I was about to say Sunday, but it's Monday, and it's a lot later, as you can tell by the no makeup, glasses, glare, and pyjamas, or dressing gown, whatever. I am wearing pyjamas underneath. I've just kind of been sat here, as you do, and I've just like casually been on YouTube, like what I do with the majority of my day, and I checked my YouTube notifications and I got a comment on one of my videos from back in September, where I basically talked about my whole sexual assault and emotional abuse story that happened last year around this time. Funnily enough, not funnily enough, it's a serious topic, and I'm definitely trying to be a bit more open about it, even though it's kind of still like fucked with my brain. Actually, I think a better way to put it would be fucked with my mind and everything like that, because I've obviously had like mental health issues for the last 6 years, and that just kind of made it worse. I was just sat here and the comment popped up, and should I say who it was? No, I'm just going to say that they were glad that I'm in a healthy and supportive relationship now, and for some reason I think that just kind of like triggered me, like not in a bad way, like it was like a catalyst, and I started thinking about sticks, stones and broken bones, because the main character, Lenny, is assaulted by a colleague, and so that's why I kind of started thinking about it, and it kind of started a series of like ideas and thoughts about it, and I think maybe I've like finally figured this out. I'm not gonna jinx it or anything like that, but I've made 2 major notes into my trusty A4 notebook, which I'm pretty sure you would have already seen in other writing vlogs, videos, whatever you want to call them, and I literally just wrote down that Lenny and Colton are just friends, and then Hamish joins the lifeguarding team at the beginning of the book, instead of, because I think originally it's like just maybe like a quarter of the way through or something like that. The whole structure is going to change as well, because I just know that it's kind of like the most messy of all of the books that I've planned. What the fuck is this doing? Good morning everyone. So it's Friday the 18th of October and it's currently 10:35 in the morning for me, and I just thought that I'd jump on here and get my camera out and just kind of check in with you because I'm trying really hard not to like vlog too much because the last few weeks have been incredibly difficult for me and incredibly rough, and you might be able to tell like my hormones are going, well, they were going crazy because I don't know if I've explained this, but I have a vitamin B12 deficiency, and I'm coming towards the end of my last injection. So, and then I've also recently had my period, which is just great because it's like both of those two things have really like fucked up my hormones, and so hence why I'm coming down with a cold. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of ill at the moment. As you can kind of see or tell, I have started my holiday packing, but it hasn't gone in my suitcase yet for very good reasons. And that is because I still haven't done a packing list yet, which is going to be tonight's job. Today I actually have work from not 5 till 7, jeez, I'm not working 2 hours. I'm working from 2 till 7, so I'm working 5 hours, and then after I finish, I've then got to go and get a load of holiday bits. Okay, so I thought I'd give a quick update before I leave for work. I have actually done some outlining today. It's currently 1:30, so I've had lunch, and I think I got like something like 3 scenes done. I'm not entirely sure. Let me check. Yes, I have done 3 scenes today, so I've outlined 3 scenes, and now that I've had lunch and I'm pretty much ready for work, I just need to put my top on and my jacket, and then I'm good to go. I've got my shoes on, my trousers on, and I'm just packing my bag. Good evening everyone. So it's Saturday the 19th of October. It's currently 20 to 8. I did mean to pick up the camera earlier while I still had makeup on and while I was still dressed, but I just completely forgot. So I'm picking my camera up now because I wanted to kind of like show you the progress that I made on my packing, even though you never saw the before and you're just seeing the after instead of the duration of it. So got my suitcase here, and it's pretty much full. Like the major things that still need to go in here is like underwear, obviously, because I can't really do much about that at this very minute because I don't have enough. And then the rest of like my toiletries, and I've just got these 2 empty bags in here for those. And then pajamas, everything like that, normal clothes. Good morning everyone. So it is Sunday the 20th of October and it's currently, I think it's 10:30 now, and I have been up since, I want to say 8:30. That's when I got out of bed anyway, but I think I probably woke up at like 7:45 this morning. I did have an alarm set for 7, but I was tired, so I just turned my alarm off and went back to sleep. I am in my dressing gown, but I am dressed and pretty much ready for work. So after lunch I can pretty much just get into my uniform, which is just by me. That's kind of why I'm sat here covering it up. And then my bag, I think my bag is alright actually. I don't need to pack that because it was packed on Friday when I went to work on Friday. But I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to probably journal for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to get to outlining, because the thing which I've realised is that part 3 is actually fairly short. So what I want to do is finish what's kind of like left of the pre-outline and write that all up, and then I want to print that document off and I want to have that next to me as I go through the chapter by chapter outline and just fill out a bit more. Good morning everyone. So it is Friday the 25th of October and it's currently almost 11 o'clock and I have had, I don't know how to word it, but a morning of sorts, because it's all kind of been, excuse this massive spot on my chin. I've already packed my spot gel, so I can't put any on, and I have no clue where it is either, so I'm not going to go searching for it because I'll just mess everything up. But that brings me very nicely onto the subject of packing, because I've pretty much packed the majority of my suitcase. There are just a few more bits that need to go in there, so my laptop, and a few more like bits of underwear, because I don't have enough, and I actually don't know what happened to like half of my underwear. It's just gone missing. But this morning at about 8:30 I actually had bloods taken and my B12 injection. I'm not going to go into detail about all of it because I do have a whole video explaining my B12, so I'll try and find it and link it above in the cards, but if not then I'm not going to worry too much about it. I started packing my backpack as well. I've got pyjamas in there. I just need to put in a spare pair of like underwear and clothes and everything for tomorrow because we're leaving the house at like 3 AM. And I am taking a couple jumpers with me because I don't know what the weather's going to be like over in Mallorca. Did I forget to mention that I'm going to Mallorca? Most probably, but I still have like my backpack left to pack because I want to put my book in there. This is the book I'm currently reading. Oh, look at that, it matches my top. And so, because I leave very early tomorrow morning, this is going to be the last of this vlog. It's been very talky, I know. I'm going to try and cut it down as much as possible to leave anything like the least bit irrelevant. Also, another thing is that I finished the outline for the first Scarlet Blue Skies book, so the spring part of the book is completely outlined now, and I've got a progress tracker printed off now and a writing session sheet printed off as well, and that's all packed and everything. Do I have any more bits to do? Fingers crossed I can start writing either later today or at some point tomorrow. Like maybe I was about to say maybe on the flight, but if I do it on the flight I'm going to have to do it by hand. And that's going to be interesting. I might end up sleeping, who knows, but I want to start writing really soon. So maybe Sunday if I get the chance. And that is going to be the end of this vlog, so if you enjoyed it make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified every single time I upload, and I expect I'll see you very soon with another vlog and unpacking, because by that time I will be back. But that's it, I will see you very soon. Bye!